Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? We are literally live and kicking once again. Another Friday evening with Shefton Paranormal. How is
Hi,
everybody?
everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear us, everyone?
Is there anybody there? There'll probably be a little bit of a delay, to be fair. I think there is a delay with the stream.
Yeah, I can see. Well, I'd like to introduce our Di. That's the one with the blonde hair. And obviously, you know Ian from last week as well. Hi, Jan. Hi, Di.
Hello.
No.
Hi everyone.
How you all doing? Are you okay? So, what can we say about the Hinsdale house? We know.
Can I just interject 1 second before we go any further? I absolutely want to give a round of applause to my mum and to Diane for all the camera work they did. Me and Ian are the camera guys as a rule of thumb, but we weren't in America, so these guys had to do everything themselves, and they did a bloody good job, to be fair. So well done for what you did there, guys.
Thank you. I was shitting myself, to be frankly. really bad. I thought, oh my god.
No, you did good. You did good. You did good.
Even like because we're not the technical side of this, and we knew we had to do it, and I thought, no, let's just go ahead and do it. And I know we've edited it. You edit it. Well, I was sitting here and you were editing it on. And I thought to myself, oh my! I just left the camera rolling constantly because I was trying to touch any buttons. Till we're going. I knew how to switch the night vision on and about it and play and record.
I think to be honest with you, it brought me back to the early years when the old days when we used to film stuff for, like the really old episodes. But yeah, literally what Ian's doing now, just sit there holding the camera the whole time and not letting it go just in case something happens.
I did rest it on the table at one time because I've got no strength anymore. And
It's heavy. It hurts your back after a while. It really does. Yeah,
unbelievable.
But no, guys, seriously, you did a great job, and
Thank
although
you.
it was a lot of footage to go through to edit, you pat yourselves on the backs, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely. I've got my new t-shirt on.
Yeah, we're all well, 2 of us are brandishing the merch at the moment. We've got loads on back order, haven't we? So
We have, yeah. We're just waiting for them to arrive.
Yeah.
We have.
I've got my old one on.
Oh, that's a proper OG one, that, isn't it? Well, that's 10 years old, give or take.
Yeah, definitely. Go on, stick that video on.
Well, before I do, what did everybody else at home think? Did you enjoy the episode? What did we all think? So, let's see what you all thought first.
Yeah, Tom's given us a clap. Whereabouts are you, Tom? Let us know whereabouts in America you are.
Oh, cheers, Janet. Thank you.
Oh, hello. You're back again.
You're back again there, Di. Yeah. Diane, yeah, definitely. There was all kinds going on. All kinds.
Yeah, there was, and we have had to edit it quite a lot, haven't we? Just the fact is I probably cut somebody's head off or something like that.
Yeah, there's two ways to film these sort of things. There's one way you just put the camera on and pretty much leave it for the whole night, which is effectively what you guys did. And then there's another way where you try and structure it and stuff. But as I was saying before, doing it the way Mum and Di did it, it allows to capture all the raw moments, like all the raw stuff, and I think that's important for this because, like we said in the intro, we're just the same as you guys. We're just, we're dudes and dudettes that want to go out and find some paranormal and capture it on film.
I suppose pick up all the noises and things as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to capture. Oh, okay. So we know who Tom is now.
It's because of your surname, Tom. Hi, Tom. You all right?
How's it going, mate? You all right? Anthony Sweeney, yeah, just wish there was more of it. Well, mate, next week, you're going to be going down the path of the Conjuring house. So if you've seen the film The Conjuring, the actual house where those events happened, that's the next episode, which will be next week, providing I can get it edited by next week. But I think we should be able to do that, all right?
Yeah, we will do it next week, won't we, Aaron?
Yeah, definitely. Jan thought it was great. Oh, good. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. It's a strange thing because I always feel like, and you guys interject on this point, but like all the locations in America seem like more scarier than the ones in England. I don't know if that's just because we've been round all of them here, or the idea of sensationalizing things in America is very different to it is over this country. I don't know, but I don't know. What did you guys think? Like being there in human
I
form.
think myself personally, it's because they were all wooden old buildings. They were very dark inside.
And in the middle of nowhere as well. I suppose that doesn't help.
So there was no street lights at the Conjuring. There was no street lights at the Hinsdale. We were in the middle of nowhere at both locations.
Yeah.
So scary.
Like Sarah Robinson asked me last week, let's see, Pam frightened. I was, you can hear it in my side. I felt like we were being watched. I felt like there was a lot going on more outside than inside, and we didn't really get a chance to investigate outside as much as we'd like. Definitely I'm going back next year with a couple of my friends. Some are on here. Because I need to go for round 2 for what I saw and what I felt in that house. I definitely have to go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of just get a connecting flight and come to the investigations. I won't spoil the Jolly Girls weekend or the Jolly Boys outing type thing, but I'll come for the investigation.
You know what, Aaron? If I could get you with that flight the day before and the day after, then 2 days later, yeah,
we'll sort it out. We'll definitely sort it out. We'll look into that next year. But yeah, next week we've got the Conjuring house. Anthony, to just answer your question really quickly about there wasn't enough. The 30-minute format we find works best in terms of viewer retention and all that sort of stuff. However, we are going to be uploading all of the B-roll footage we'd never used, all the raw stuff where it's completely unedited. So keep an eye out for that, and then you can sit for 12 hours to your heart's content and watch everything you want, mate. You can consume for as long as you like, because we've got a lot of it. And it's a way of getting it off my NAS drive as well, and bringing some space on there,
and
too.
it's a way, like, we should have, caught on camera, really, shouldn't we? Renee!
Hello, Renee! Let me fix OBS really quickly, guys, just because so we can see Renee's lovely face. Bear with me. Sorry, Rennie, 1 second. Ooh. Keep talking, by the way, Mum and everybody.
Right,
I'm just gonna get.
Over the years, we've had so many laughs, and we've got so many we've cut out, and we should do is it caught on camera?
Yes.
That would be so funny to have.
Yeah.
It really, really would, because that's absolutely loads of it. It will be so funny to have. But the Hinsdale house is just amazing, and thank you again to class. A lovely, lovely guy. Could have spoke to him all day long, couldn't we, Di? He was lovely. So interesting. Telling us about the and everything, that what he's caught, what they found in the and everything, and he's constantly working for the Hinsdale project. So he's constantly working on it, and he's over in England next week, isn't it, Di? Next weekend?
Yeah. Next few days he'll be coming over. Yeah,
he's doing like a paranormal con. But myself and Di are trying to get. I don't think we're going to get there, obviously.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I know. But paths will cross again, Dan, if you're going to watch. because I have told him that we are coming back next year. So they're so funny, like, as Aaron, behind the house, you hear me saying, you hear me swear, because as I was walking past, it was so dark, as I turned, I knew they were there as well. There's 2 figurines of chickens. Oh, and in the dark, you don't expect it, and they're just there, and they walk.
Yeah.
You hear me swear a little bit.
Where's this?
Hinsdale.
Just behind
Oh, at the
in
Hinsdale.
Yeah. And you're doing it, I think. But the grounds were really, really, like, we heard quite a lot. I was about the coyotes or something up there. I didn't know what to expect because, if I had to run down that, there's no way I could.
From like when I was talking to you and stuff, like, on FaceTime and seeing the little bits, I just kept thinking of Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, I know, definitely. Definitely. The whole area, it's just amazing. It really is. And it was so quiet. The noise of the birds and everything was just, there's no other sounds around.
Just like the
Hi, Renee.
The bird sounds. Hi, Renee.
Hi, guys.
Hiya.
Right, where's she gone on here? I should have you in a second, Renee. Everybody can hear you. They can't see you. I'm just throwing you onto our stream now.
Okay.
This is our lovely Renee.
Yeah, very warm welcome to Renee. She's a superstar.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hello there.
There we go, all sorted. Right. Perfect. Right. So, Renee was has been our friend for a very, very long time. She's helped us with all kinds of things over the years, like a lot of visual things back in the day, wasn't it? When the old point and shoot cameras and things, and she'd help us decipher images and stuff. You'll be really handy for us actually in a little while, because we actually got some strange misty type shapes, didn't we? When you were filming outside, so that'll be interesting. But I wasn't there, so Mum and Dad, you absolutely need to lead the way with this one, and yeah. Back on.
Yeah. Go on then, let's start it off.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tom, you asked me, I really don't know. He did look disabled to me, and when I saw him, I'm not saying there was another disabled man that you may be able to see, but the gentleman I saw was just very tall with, like, he had dark curly hair, and he was so prominent to me. I officially.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start using Microsoft Teams instead of Discord. This is doing my head in. We'll crack on. It's fine. Everybody can hear us. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. Let's crack on.
Come from the UK to see this amazing house and to meet you guys.
I know. Yeah. She's here. Yeah, we can definitely hear. It's the layout. It's weird with the cameras.
All right.
So
okay.
with Teams, I can just point. I can
Point it anywhere.
I can just grab each camera face rather than the way it's working on Discord is just being stupid. It's annoying.
Okay, can I just stop it right there? Just right there. Look at that car. Is this
the bit where you tell us we're not sponsored by whatever car manufacturer?
No,
that is?
I wish we really well were. Honest, the car was amazing. Like, first time driving in America, electric car. It wasn't an electric car, was it? But it seems like an electric car. Driving on the opposite side of the road. I thought, oh my God, am I going to do this? And the car was just amazing. I loved it. And will I do it again? Yep.
You smashed it, kid.
I did. It's one thing I'm proud of doing. Camera work.
I think the general consensus with driving in America is it's actually probably a lot easier than it is driving here, because the roads are so much wider and everything's so much bigger, isn't it, compared to the squashy little roads you've got over here. So, like,
what would you say, Ty? Would you say it was easier?
Well, we won't go down that path.
No, definitely not. Am I breaking up? Am I?
Yeah,
Clearly.
You're breaking in and out a little bit, Mum.
Okay.
We need to sort that out, but it's one of those. It's baby steps at the moment. Takes long enough to get the camera switched on and the mic set up and the Discord. So very new to this live streaming lark, aren't we?
We
Yes.
are.
So, right, do you want me to carry on?
Yeah,
Yep.
go on.
First and foremost, Rennie, a question I had for you was, have you investigated this place in person yourself? Like, because you're not too far away from here, are you?
I'm probably about 3.5 hours away.
All right,
I
okay.
have not yet investigated. Actually, my team is going in next week and investigating, but I have to work, so they're going to live stream me in on that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
Maybe next year.
I've known Danny. I've known Danny for years, who owns the Hinsdale house, and I am hoping eventually to get out there to investigate. But for now, you guys were the first ones that I remote viewed in, and I'll be doing it again this week with
I think it's the way forward. It really is the future. That sort of stuff. It's you know what I mean. You can be anywhere in the world from the comfort of your own home and sort of be able to work with people. I think that's awesome. It's,
I
it's a
love
good
it.
thing.
I love it.
Definitely.
It's not just that I do the video, it's also that I like literally remote view in. So I literally send myself into the place of investigation to be able to feel and sense what's going on. So
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like astro traveling sort of thing.
yes,
Yeah. That's just so cool. It's like
I
proper
call
sci-fi
it more
stuff.
of I call it more of a soul projection because I'm not going into the astral plane. So it's more of a straight across, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Renee, and Janet Sweeney's just asked a question.
Yes.
Renee, is it easy to do remote investigation?
It sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. I like to project to the site to be able to see what's going on, and I've been told that people have sensed me there, and I can tend to be a little bit klutzy, which I am klutzy, and in the physical world. So I've come through where things have actually knocked over, or they'll pick up my voice saying, "Excuse me, pardon me." So it's kind of cool that I'll actually come up on the EVPs also.
Oh, cool.
Is that okay, Jan?
We'll take that as a yes, because I think there is a delay in the stream, very slight, ever so slight.
Yeah.
It's funny you should say that as well, Renee. That actually happened in this video. There is an
Yeah.
EVP that overlaps. You say something, Julie said something responding to what you said, and then we get the EVP. And I think that's the first bit of evidence we have to look at, actually. So,
Oh, beautiful.
yeah, let me get that up.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So it was your bedroom.
The cat ball's going off. I think this is just
On
before Renee. Oh, here we go.
FaceTime at the moment, as you can see.
There I am.
She's going to reach through to spirit for us. Okay, Renee. Do you want to have a look around this room we're in first to see if you can pick up anything?
Sure.
And introduce yourself, who you are, where you live, and how you know us.
Okay. My name is Renee Marie, and I'm a psychic medium. I live in New York State, and I met Sefton Paranormal probably about 13 years ago when they did a post on Facebook, and they had some questions about what people were seeing on the post and everything, and I chimed in, and we've been connected ever since. They're soul family, and I just feel bad that they live across the pond.
Oh, I know.
We met for the first time yesterday, face to face, which was amazing, in too short of a time. But we're going to give this a try tonight and see if I can zoom in and help them out. We've done it in the past, and let's see if we can do it again.
That's amazing. Thank you, Renee. So, yeah,
You're welcome.
we're in the first bedroom up here.
Just going to skip forward ever so slightly.
I was wondering who you guys were.
Okay.
And what you were doing there.
Yes, that's right. So this is like the master bedroom, isn't it, of the building? Yeah. And then Renee, you picked up on a female presence in this area. Was she a younger girl or an older girl? Because I can't remember.
I want to say she was maybe older, right?
Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah. Because it's quite conceiving, because you see all the dolls everywhere, and you'll automatically think of children from a psychological perspective. But the voices that we've recorded on the EVPs and stuff definitely are older rather than younger.
Yeah. Dan did tell us, Daniel did tell us that there was a lady called Flo that owned. So maybe it could have been her connection with her.
Yeah. Right. So let me just. I'll keep this rolling. You guys talk over yourselves. I'm just gonna fix that camera on OBS because it's annoying me.
The one
Okay.
we're watching now is this the Hinsdale, as in
Yeah.
It was by
voice.
an aeroplane.
Because I'm hearing Aaron in the
Do you
background
know
and he
where
wasn't there.
she's in the room?
Hey?
It's like I'm listening to a different ghost
Over
hunt.
to, I believe, your
You're
left.
welcome.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Can you hear
Listen,
Aaron as well?
Yeah,
What do you mean? You can hear me?
I can hear you. It's not the Hinsdale that I'm listening to. I'm watching the Hinsdale, but I'm not listening to the Hinsdale. I'm
There's
listening to
definitely-
another one.
There's definitely
Listening to-
background noise, background voices.
Now, this is what happened to me a few weeks ago. It was as if I was watching Alan's. Well, I don't know what was happening, and it's spirit messing about with us.
Have you got the live stream on your phone or anything?
No.
I have, just so I can see the comments, but mine's turned off. My sound and everything.
I can't hear anything through my headphones at all, apart from what we're watching. Right, yeah, you guys. I'll mute my mic while I sort these cameras out, and you guys just talk, and I'll let this play through while you're talking.
Yeah. So yeah, Julie was picking up an elderly lady up here.
She has on a longer dress.
And to me, that sounds like a
She has
man.
longer dress, and I want to
We
say
will
it's
go
like
back on that in a minute to see what
like an
everybody else
off-white
thinks.
color, almost like a Muslim
But it
color,
does sound like an American accent as well.
Definitely a voice.
Over to, I believe, your left. Near,
Over to your left, we're saying.
she has on
Yeah,
a
Renee
longer
just said
dress.
that.
She has
What
on
does
a
everybody
longer
think at
dress,
home?
and I want to say
Yeah,
it's like
definitely
a-
no.
like
It
an
sounds like a no,
off-white
doesn't it?
color, almost
Yeah.
like a Muslim color, Muslim color.
Yep.
Yeah. You are welcome. Oh, thank you. Renee, look at this. You are welcome.
See?
We felt welcome though, didn't we,
I've just
Di?
gone
We
really,
didn't feel
really,
threatened
really
or
cold.
anything like that, did we?
No,
Thank
not at
you.
all.
Yeah, she's not going to cause any
Probably
harm.
no, Janet, yeah.
Okay.
She's actually very glad you're there. She's never had the opportunity in her life to meet anybody from the UK. So she's actually very excited.
I've gone really cold. I've got goosebumps.
Renee,
To me, it sounds like
You're
two
okay.
fingers in
is
the
there
mouth
anybody
pot.
with her?
No, that's her.
She alone.
Is she
She's
alone?
right.
Aaron, are you
at
back?
this moment she's alone, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm there.
Can you just go back because Anthony turned around and
to the
said
building.
the two Janets have said no.
I feel that she
Anthony
is, yes.
turned around and said to me it sounds like a finger in the mouth pot.
Her life to meet.
Look
What
at
with the
this.
no?
Yeah.
Over to, I believe, your left. Near, yeah. She has on a longer dress.
It does sound like no to me.
I hear
She's
no.
on a longer
Definitely
Yeah,
hear.
so- no to me.
Say it's like
Yeah.
like an off-white color.
Ready? Just so you know, I've got my screen shared. So if you click on my name, Zapdos Media, and then click Watch Stream, you should be able to see what we're all watching and hear it as well. I don't. Have you got that?
I have, yes, I have.
Yeah.
it
All
on
right. Yeah.
now,
Perfect.
yes.
Okay. Cool. Sorry,
Yeah, I do
I'm
that,
still. You're already doing it, Di.
I
Oh, you
know,
should
but
be.
I'm listening to a different.
Oh, are you watching the live stream on your computer rather than?
I don't know what I'm doing because all I'm hearing is like I think we're at Heskin Hall actually.
Heskin Hall?
Yeah. your
Oh, dear.
voice. Yeah,
Right.
I'm hearing your voice.
How bonkers is that? Yeah, if you
I don't know.
open, go back on your Discord, click my name, and then click watch stream. Sorry, guys. Like I said, we're having some teething issues. I don't think I'm going to use this software again because it's a bit of a pain. I think we'll go
Just
with the
when
old.
I get it sorted.
And we'll get Zoom. We'll either use Zoom or Teams. I think that's more mainstream and probably a bit easier to use, to be honest with you.
Teams is generally used, isn't it?
Yeah.
But can you use Teams on Apple?
I think so. We'll sort it out. We'll
Sure
deal
you
with
can,
that.
actually.
We'll deal with that off stream. Don't worry. Yeah. So I hear no 100% with that one, and you can hear the American accent as well. So it's definitely defined outside of our accents 100%.
Yeah.
I'll play it. Just play it again one last time when I find it.
I'm going to pan the camera around now, and Julia, pan the camera around and see if you can feel anything.
I am tapping in. Oh, that's better.
Is it before this or after?
Email, actually, earlier.
Just a minute
I
now.
was wondering who you guys were. And what you were doing there. So let's see if she's up in this room. She wants to know how you got across the pond.
Maybe it was
Was
that before.
by a boat.
No, it was by an aeroplane. Do you know where she is in the room?
Over to, I believe, your left. Yeah. She has on a longer dress.
Here now.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
Definitely a no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 100% a no.
I know.
It's got that American sound to it as well. It's not one of us, that 100%.
No.
It was a whisper anyway, wasn't it? So
Yeah, I just for you guys at home to realise how I mean, it's very basic setup what we got going on. It's literally Rennie on FaceTime, but you've got a spirit basically communicating with somebody that isn't even in the bloody room. They're communicating with the phone, which shows intelligence as well. It's not just like a residual energy that's playing back on itself. It's clearly an intelligent being that's communicating.
Yeah.
Cracking stuff.
She's on a longer dress, and I want to say it's like an off-white color, almost like a Muslim color, Muslim color.
Yep. Pam.
Yes. You are welcome.
Yeah, and then again, this box.
Thank you.
The Alice box. We spoke about this on other streams. I've got very mixed opinions about this particular device because I feel like it's a tablet and there's a lot of things that are a bit random about it, but that's a 3-word sentence. It's very fitting to what you're doing at that stage as well.
I quite like it because it has questions and a lot of people personal things come through, especially our investigations. We've had a lot of personal things and it's all.
Yeah, I mean when we get names through it as well, like that could be quite interesting. But I felt like that was very, very fitting. Like Rennie's explaining that there's a female spirit in there. She's intrigued of who you guys are. She's happy for you to be there. And then the next thing you get, you're welcome on that box. It just goes hand in hand with the sort of footage we got. And then obviously you've got the cat balls going off, which is trigger object. Did Dan talk about any poltergeist stuff? I don't know an awful lot about this building, so.
Did he speak to you about the things?
Sorry,
you broke up then.
Right. Did Daniel speak to you about the paranormal one there, the building?
No, don't think so.
He talked to you about Michael, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, Michael. Yeah, the guy that lived in that room and he loved the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He talked when we get downstairs then and we can talk.
Yeah.
Now, he didn't really tell us very much. He told a bit about the outside. And
You're breaking up terribly there, Mum. Have you got your
Am
phone? Yeah, maybe turn your phone off or something if you're using your phone or whatever.
I'm
Gonna
not
have
using.
to. Have you got your Ethernet wall plug plugged in?
Yeah, everything's all sorted. Yeah.
Strange. We need to sort that out. We need to sort that out.
So much to sort out, but we will.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Well, let's just keep going anyway.
Renee, look at this. You are welcome.
Well, I think I'm in with Beach actually.
Oh, see, nice.
I've just gone really, really,
Long way
really
from home.
cold. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she's not going to cause any harm or anything.
Okay.
She's actually very glad you're there. She's never had the opportunity in her life to meet anybody from the UK. So she's actually very excited.
Did we work out what time period she was from?
Yeah. Did we say the 1600s or something?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure. What did we say about the 1600s, Ren?
I would say later.
Was it later? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, muslin cloths. You're probably talking what, late 17 to 1800s potentially.
Yeah.
How about like late 1800s?
Late 1800s.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
A lot was happening, and in the actually, as I've explained, and you just forget because so much was happening.
Got some evidence here. I'm just gonna start skipping it forward a little bit.
Yeah. Is everybody still there at home?
It looks solid to me, Mum.
Yeah.
Definitely need to get
Something
Zoom
might
now
have been
instead
joining in,
of
or-
Discord, I think.
Right.
Norman.
Can I ask you to sing it, please?
Sorry, I put this on you, didn't I, Ren?
Apparently, we've got a laugh here.
I've just heard it again.
Right.
To
Okay.
sing
So
it, please.
okay. So sometimes if you don't hear something in an edit, or you hear something but you're not quite sure what it is, and then it's clarified by the team member, I always like to keep it in because it could be significant, and other people hearing it might hear something different as well. So that's the reason why we've kept this in. There's definitely a noise. I've marked it as laugh. I don't know what you guys think you can hear at home or everybody else.
I've just heard it again.
Okay, good.
Almost like a click. It's almost like a.
Yeah.
Ring around the.
I've just heard it again.
Okay, good.
Norman.
Can I
Or like
ask you
like somebody
to sing
tutting
it,
maybe.
please?
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds more like it.
I've just heard it again.
Okay,
and then Alan's heard it as well, so that's confirmed it.
good.
Yeah. Anthony says like a breath to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
She's actually, that sounds interesting.
Oh yeah,
I know
that's
it's how we explain it in America. But Aaron, am I singing it with Renee or somebody else?
no. In the original cut, you sing it. You and I sing it first, and then the second time, Rennie sang it because Rennie got a connection. But then
That's right. But
sorry.
go on. I can hear another voice over the top of Renee.
Yeah, because Julia and Alan are just outside that room. Because basically, whilst that's going on with you guys, Alan stood there and he's getting activity on the staircase in a separate room. So that first EVP where you get that tutting sound, sound, the breath or whatever it was, that came from outside where Alan is. But whilst that was going on, Rennie got the connection with the child, and then we get this noise, and this is where, and then it actually agrees with us. She says we all fall down, and the next thing the spirit goes, yeah, like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Just go back. Sorry, Ren, to hear your voice. But it's just right at the end when she stops singing. I don't know if you can hear. Like I don't know. I can't remember singing it with It was because it was just yourself, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, there was the first time which it's not in. It didn't make the cut because I didn't. You guys would make it rain. Renee's voice is lovely. You guys would make it rain.
Thank you. Right, on this, can we just play that little bit?
Yeah.
Sing it, please.
So there's the
After a stay at it
tot
again.
sound.
Okay, good.
Hi,
it's Diane.
Speedy Super.
Ring around the
Hi, Jacob.
rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Yeah.
Then, did you hear
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. That's you.
Oh, right, okay. I can't
That's
remember
you.
singing it with you.
Yeah. No,
We
just
make a good duo there, don't we?
just harmonising there.
Rosy,
I don't think I'm going to get a record label anytime soon. Just saying.
Get on
You don't know.
Britain's Got
Hello,
Talent and
Jacob.
Americans
I
Got
think that
Talent.
was you, mate.
Hi mate, you okay?
ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
And there's your yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We know there's an elderly.
So I don't again. Am I right in thinking there was? I don't want to be insensitive in any way, shape, or form, but like a mass grave site or something in that area, or there's a story related to that within that area.
Yeah, I feel
Like there was, yeah.
Yeah. So with that song, I mean, I know obviously it's related to the Black Death in England, but a lot of British people moved over to America and Europeans in general because the Black Death spread everywhere. So I mean, if there was like a famine or anything like that, or they're gonna know that song either way. It's multinational that song. So
yeah.
Right.
Yes, Jacob, this is America. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but Daniel did speak to me about something that what they found on the and again maybe that goes into until I get permission to say. I don't really want to speak about
fine,
it.
yeah, fine. Either way, it's good correspondence between what Rennie was singing and then getting that audible yeah.
Yeah.
elderly lady called Flo that used to own this building. But I'm
Next bit
sure
of evidence.
But it's not real short. I'm seeing a mustache.
if there's a
So this bit again, I've put unknown because there's two noises there. One of them I can't work out, but it might possibly be you maneuvering positioning the camera, and then the other one's like it's like an agreement again. It's like like that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I've put unknown because I don't know whether to classify it as an EVP or not because there is possibility that it was one of you guys in the room.
Could have
However,
been, could have been.
yeah, Go on.
I think I was sat down actually, Aaron, this time.
Pardon?
I think I was sat down.
Right. Janet, does anybody live in the house now? I don't think anybody lives in the house. No. Okay, Jacob. Bye. Thanks for coming in.
Bye.
Love you, bud. Yeah.
Bye, Jacob.
I think it's just like it's almost like is it an Airbnb actually?
No, it's no.
No.
It's for paranormal investigators.
It's literally that's its sole purpose is for people to go
Yeah.
and investigate it.
Yes.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
For research, yes.
I tell you, I could spend weeks there happily.
Well,
It
I'll go.
looks comfortable. It looks like a cute house. You know what
It does,
I mean?
doesn't it? Yeah, definitely. And from obviously from an outsider looking in, it doesn't look oppressive or scary in the same way that maybe the Conjuring House looked like, for example, which you guys will see next week. It looks like a lived-in home. It looks like somewhere where families have just lived there, died there, and But
I
what
don't
do I
think
know?
I've lived there by myself.
Fair enough.
Couldn't you? I could do a couple of nights there.
Bigfoot for a neighbour.
Bigfoot for a neighbour.
Bigfoot.
Hey,
We had some
Bigfoot's
laughs
real.
about that.
Bigfoot's real. I don't care. That's a
It
debate
is
for
real.
that's a debate for another night. That.
Definitely. I was so disappointed that I
If there's
didn't
any-
see one.
I bet.
Anybody else here with us that would like to step forward, please do so.
Right, I'm
Come
just
and
gonna
speak to us.
skip it ahead a little bit,
Tell
guys.
us your name. Okay, Alan.
Yeah, this. Okay, so this bit was a great. We got a great EVP out of this one as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play the song, obviously for copyright reasons, on YouTube. But basically, this Michael dude was a Beatles fan. Right in saying that. I mean, the poster gives it away a little bit on the wall.
Yeah.
So you guys just blasted a load of Beatles songs out, and I think it was "Hey Jude," wasn't it? You got the reaction from on this, yeah.
And yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday you did later on, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's see if we can get Michael through. The spirit of Michael.
skip.
I heard that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You hear that?
Yeah.
We're gonna play another.
That voice to me sounded like a really gravelly. I don't want to say a stoner's voice, but almost like a stoner's voice. Like really, really chilled out and like, you know, like.
He was just happy we were playing the Beatles songs.
Yeah,
I didn't realise the voice recorder was on because I heard that. I heard him say yeah.
What,
while the
live?
music was playing live, yeah.
All right, okay.
And that's why we record. Well, I didn't realise we had it on record. If you go back in the edits, you'll see. I think we just did have that on, but brilliant.
Yeah, no, it was great again.
That was the best place my phone has ever worked, because that was my phone playing that.
I tell you, if that was in England, you'd be disconnected constantly, Rennie. The signal's rubbish here.
Wow. It's not any better here either.
I mean, I'm attached to Rennie. I'm attached to Wi-Fi in my own home, and I still can't get it. I go into somewhere in the middle of, New York State, and I can get it. Great.
Full signal. And then this part where the team go outside, the noises from all the wildlife and like the birds and that sound of the birds, I could literally just go to sleep listening to that. It's like
crickets.
It's proper ASMR, isn't it? Like
the crickets.
Yeah. You couldn't possibly fall asleep in there.
I don't know. I fancy me chances.
Okay.
I fancy
With the bears and the cougars and everything else.
Yeah. Bear with me a second, right? So
Bigfoot also.
So I think we get another little voice here as well. So just bear with.
Get used to it, Jan.
Wrench.
Yeah, Duke. Right.
So like a little groan.
Moaning again.
Yeah. It's like wherever you're going in that building, no matter wherever you're going, there's somebody there, and you're getting those visual aids sort of accompanying you, sort of saying, "Look, hello, we're here, we're right with you," sort of situation. So yeah.
Right. This way.
It almost sounded like I.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Keep more.
Let me just go back again and check that.
Right. This way.
I think the high sounds actually Alan speaking. That's Alan. There's like a groan underneath it. You're right. Not right this second. In a bit.
Yeah, Duke. Right.
Where's the child's voice come
There it
from?
was.
Right.
There's the go.
There's a child's voice I heard.
There's a what, Ian?
Sound like a child's voice underneath Alan's.
Okay, so it's like a multi-layered.
Yeah, Duke. Right.
Yeah, I can hear like a higher pitched something.
Yeah.
I can't work out what it is, but there is a higher pitched something. Janet,
It
yeah,
sounds
it
like young
definitely
child's
sounds.
noise.
Yeah. Janet, Anthony, yeah, they've all said the same. They can hear that noise as well. This is where it starts to actually get really interesting for me. That noise for a start. Those
Low up
birds.
top
It's
there.
normal.
Are they birds? Are they birds, Rennie, that you can hear?
They're called peepers.
Right, okay. We don't have them in this country, do we?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I was
I've
gonna
not
say
heard of them.
no. I could literally go to sleep listening to that noise.
It's really interesting because they start in the spring
Yeah.
making that noise and they freeze like 3 times before they're here all summer long. And for part of the,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because the closest noise we'd get in this country is the geese. When the geese migrate, that would be the closest noise we get.
really,
Yeah,
oh, I
night
love
jar.
peepers. I love hearing peepers at night. A lot of people, it's so relaxing and peaceful, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I like I say, I'd have my
Right.
window open all night long.
Dad, did we hear them whilst we were there?
Yeah. Well, we heard
We did.
them before it went dark, and then we heard a lot of crickets.
Yeah, we heard a lot of stuff, didn't we?
I
Yeah.
imagine like it'd just go to the background of your subconscious, wouldn't it? Eventually, it just blur into
Eventually,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, you get
Yeah.
used to it really quick.
Yeah.
I was just more interested about the eyes that
Well, little glowing eyes just popping up everywhere.
had visions of somebody running over to us. I don't know. It was just weird feeling.
Yeah, I mean, you're staring into a dark wood, and you've heard the stories associated with that area from a psychological perspective. It's definitely
Yeah.
I know.
gonna give you the heebie-jeebies. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about that.
Okay, can you get on there and get so she can see you there? You don't have to keep it there. Okay. Spirits.
I had a lot of a debate with this particular
Yeah, we
EVP.
did.
I can't. When I first heard it, it sounded like a real abnormal sound, and I was like, it almost sounds Scottish. It sounded like a Scottish accent. But then the more I hear it and the more I play it back, I think it potentially might be Alan.
Spirits.
But then I'm like, now I'm listening to it, I'm really conflicted because it sounds like a voice over the top of Alan's voice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Very gravelly, as you say, croaky.
Yeah.
Who just said something?
I can speak.
Because that was the point. Because Alan's clearly saying something. Something says something over the top of him, and then Alan's saying, "Who's just said something?" Then so they clearly heard something.
Okay.
This is what I'm seeing the man's
Spirits.
figure at the top.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Who just said something?
I can speak.
I heard it.
What was that?
I heard it over behind me.
I did not speak.
No, Janet says it doesn't sound like Alan. No,
No. Yeah.
I think because it spoke on the cue of when Alan was about to speak. That's where it got me quite
That's why we thought it was Alan, yeah.
conflicted.
Yeah. Can you bring yourself down to the steps? Can you touch the black box that's on the floor? Is it possible to do that?
I
come
felt
with respect,
disrespectful
all
going
of
back
us.
up there.
We mean you no harm.
Pardon?
I felt disrespectful going back up there
Yeah,
afterwards.
'cause-
I think we've been up, we did what we did, and we came down again.
Yeah.
And I don't think we should have gone back up through the night. I think it would be disrespectful.
Because it's
Has anybody,
sorry, go on, Ian.
has anybody reported seeing the figure at the top of those stairs?
Yeah.
That's why I saw
Yeah.
a figure up there just now.
Yeah.
I said earlier, wearing like a Civil War cap. And a dark top, bottoms. Just
So that-
standing there staring at us.
Julie confirms that a bit further on because she sees something at the top. And funnily enough, when she sees something at the top, Renee sees something. She sees a green light. Now, don't be fooled about these green dots that you can see. These are little solar lights. It was
Right.
a different green light. It was when you panned backwards, and at the same time, that's when we started to get that visual activity showing up on camera. And some of it's bizarre to say the least. Like the big streak. We'll come to that in a second.
We're just here to talk to you. We're not intruders.
So you're saying you can see that at the top, Ian?
Yeah, it stood right in the centre. Hands to the side, just looking down with a cap on, just staring. And then he disappears about, I don't know, a few frames long.
We're staying down the hill. We just want to know if you're here.
We do need to be careful to a certain degree because
The trees and everything is there. Yeah, lots in the trees.
A lot of pixelation.
What's coming, man?
Hello.
Hello.
Are you okay?
You're on live.
Hi.
People all over the world are watching you right now. Isn't that cool?
Say hello. Hiya.
Hello
Hi, Maya.
from sunny England. That's not so sunny. It usually rains.
But England.
Okay, we'll talk about when I'm done.
And you'd like to communicate with us.
So here's your first, and I'm really glad it's in 4K
Wait,
this
Maya.
time because when we premiered it, it wasn't 4K. You might be able to see a little bit better. You got your first anomaly.
Almost sounded like a horse. It almost sounded like a horse.
And that's at the same time as Diane hearing something
It almost sounded like a horse.
that almost sounded like a horse.
I thought I saw a green light over there.
Right, Ren, I'm with you on that because I'm panned round and I don't know if it was me. I'm going to do it again because as I panned round, I thought I saw a glowing of a green light, okay? So I'm going to do a second.
I'm going to mute myself again, but yes,
Okay.
I saw a green light.
Hi, Audrey.
Okay, I'm going to do exactly what I did and then I'm going to think, because I thought I saw one as I came round. Right, I'm coming round now. No, it's not me.
No, it's definitely
Pan it round
something
quick and
coming
come
out.
back. I'll come back.
If you are here.
So again, just before that, you had Diane hear something, and then that small sort of little light trail orb, whatever you want to call it. Then Rennie saw something, and Rennie and you at the same time saw the same thing. You've tried to recreate it on the camera, you can't do it. And I mean, that in itself's great, but then the extra visual evidence that we get in a minute just...
Please step
just goes a
forward.
bit
Can
insane.
you walk down the steps to us? We come as friends, as I said before. We're thankful for being here, being able to speak to you. Would you like to come forward and speak to us? Are you able to turn the lights off in front of us? Or make them flicker? Or at the top there's a tree, as you know, and there's a wind chime on it.
Just gonna jump forward a little bit.
Didn't we hear a drum?
Yeah,
That's what I was about to say.
I'll go
Sorry,
and
sounds like
go
a
down.
drum.
We thought about the Indians that used to live on that land at that time when we heard that drum.
Yeah, we heard a drum, but going through the edit, we couldn't hear it.
Well, I just heard
then.
it.
I did. I just
did
heard it, and
you?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely just heard it then.
Did you?
Well, there's 2 or 3
Okay,
beats.
Let's go back to it again.
See a green light?
There's what's there.
What's that?
I've just seen.
Top on your right hand side.
Hang on. Don't those clippings.
I've just seen at the top a green light.
What did you see, Jim?
Is it a little bit after this, Ian?
Standing at the
I
top.
think so.
Before, isn't it?
All white.
Before it.
All white.
It's
Was it?
before Aaron.
Right top of the
Would you like to come forward and speak to us? Are you able to turn the lights off in front of us? Or make them
Once.
flicker?
Twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or at the top,
I can't hear it.
No, I heard it then.
like to come
There's
forward
two-
and speak
two-
to us? Are you able to turn the lights off in front of us? Or make them flicker? Or at the top there's a tree, as you know, and there's a wind chime on it. Can we hear the wind chime?
1,
Right, Ren, did you see a green
2.
light?
Come on.
What's that?
Right, Ren, did you see a green light? Chime on it. Can we hear the wind chime?
Once.
No. And there's a wind chime on it. Can we hear the wind chime?
Once.
Can we hear the wind chime?
Twice.
Right, Ren, did you see a green light?
Yeah, I definitely heard it that time.
I've just seen
now.
The right hand side.
It's very, 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 very faint.
I've just seen.
I remember Di when
But we heard, I heard it, and because I remember saying, I'm sure I've just heard a drum.
I remember now when you said it. I remember
Yeah.
that on here for some reason.
And is that something that's commonly captured?
I
Well,
think so. Yes.
There was Native
That's a
Americans
pussycat.
lived in that area.
Right. Okay. I mean, it's America, isn't it? There's going to be
Yeah,
ties with natives, or you know.
but that's why you leave the catchers on the tree for the
Oh, the
Native
dream catchers.
Americans. The
Yeah.
dream catchers. You leave it for them, so you're not disrespecting the
Like
land.
a,
So you,
yeah, like a sign,
yeah, like
yeah.
a gift, like
Yeah.
a gift.
Like
I
sprinkling
am
tobacco
gonna
on the
buy
floor
some
and stuff.
earphones. I will buy earphones for next week because I think that's why I'm not hearing that.
Well, it's baby steps. We're learning how to do this. We're not very we're not.
Well, I'm in the workhouse at the moment, so I'm listening to 2 different things.
I hate
I'll
to
just
think.
shut the door of this hobby room and that's it. Shut the door and
I
take
hate
the
to,
world.
I hate to think what you're doing, Diane. I really do.
I haven't a clue, but I'm in Llanthwilin in Wales with you guys in the workhouse. That's the
God.
audio I'm getting.
Di,
Yeah.
can you see where it says live?
Yes.
Press that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What can you see now?
Member
Hinsdale?
Sings stream to this. Is it haunted? Share the screen. But when I got on watching stream, it just has a round thing with a line through it, like no smoking. You know what I mean? So it
Right.
doesn't matter.
We'll
I'll get it
sort.
sorted.
Yeah, we'll
tapping
sort it for
on
next
that.
time.
Yeah.
Tap on that.
No, nothing's happening.
Huh.
Strange. We'll sort that for next time, Di.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Pop a green light.
Did you see it then? The green light just.
Something is standing at the top, all white.
All white?
Right at the top of the steps.
Yeah? If you've got green
On
and
the
white.
Drum.
right hand side.
Rennie, are you picking anything cool?
There it is.
Are you picking anything
I
cool?
think that might be me, Aaron.
Well, I genuinely don't think it is.
No, we did go over that.
It might be me.
Picking anything cool?
That big though.
It could have been. I mean, I did have one while we were outside.
Right.
It's gone.
It could
It's
be.
gone.
I don't know.
Yes, it's gone.
It's hard to say. I kept it in because I thought
Yeah.
it's really visual and
Yeah.
thing. I've not labelled it because I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah.
I saw the
Um,
light. Was that a patron or a spider web?
No, I think it was just Diane smoking.
You've got green and white.
Right hand side.
Rennie, are you picking anything cool?
Yeah,
It looks
could be.
strange though, doesn't it?
yeah.
Strange shape.
Like,
And there's only
yeah, there's only one strand of it.
there's
That's the
only
thing.
one strand. There isn't like loads of it. Di.
Well, if you let that play, then you
Are
see
you
another mist
picking
go. See
anything
that?
cool?
Another mist after it'll go past again now in a minute. Another.
Yeah,
Did you
I
see
can
that?
it.
The,
see
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes, it's gone.
Because both me and Julie were smoking when we first went out, so it could
What are you
be.
seeing
I
up in the
don't know.
sky?
That makes sense. That
Oh,
makes
Renee!
sense.
Oh,
Makes sense. Hey?
I love Renee's little pussy.
Lovely, isn't it?
Diane.
Did you honestly just say it like that? Jesus Christ! Right, that's it, Diane. You're not coming on here again.
Pass the water.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm clipping that. That's getting clipped. Oh my god.
Let's go back to that smoke. Yeah.
We call them kitties here, Diane, in our country. Something else.
Let's go back to the smoke.
Sorry.
I'm
I did say that who was smoking at the time, and I said I can't remember.
gonna leave it open to debate. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say one way or another.
Word and speak to us.
I'm swaying more towards, now you said what you've said, Di, I'm swaying more towards it being tobacco smoke.
It could be, because both me and
Are you
Julie
able
were
to
smoking
turn the
when we
lights
first
off
got
in
out.
front of us?
Because obviously we're
Or
not
make
allowed to
them
smoke in the house,
flicker?
so we were just having a cigarette while we were walking over to the steps. And I remember I had a bit left when we got to the steps, so it could be.
Just so you're aware, that's between 10 and 15 minutes in at the staircase.
Right, okay.
So
Yeah, because we've caught loads out.
yeah, but again, because the fact you were smoking,
we can't say it's paranormal.
I'm not saying it's paranormal.
It negates the whole situation, doesn't it? We don't know what it's what.
It completely negates it. Yeah, there's no point in jumping on the bandwagon and saying, "Oh, it's a ghost," because
yeah, exactly.
There's too much evidence to suggest otherwise. The natural has been explained with that one, so we can't outrule the possibilities. So we'll just throw it away as nothing.
Top,
but we do have another message
light.
shortly after. Rennie, do you get like? Well, you will get ground. You'll get ground fog just like you do here, I suppose, won't you?
Yes.
But then I'm thinking like ectoplasm and that sort of stuff as well. Like manifestations manifest in an ectoplasmic form as well. So
yeah, that's right.
we'll leave it out there for the audience to debate that one. I think because it shows the same way as almost like cigarette smoke.
Something is standing at the top, all white.
All white?
Right at the top of the steps.
Yeah. If you've got green
on
and
your
white.
right hand side.
Rennie, are you picking anything up? Are you picking anything up?
Yeah, the more I see it, the more I am thinking cigarette smoke.
It's gone.
What are you seeing up in the sky?
Not much here. It's gone a bit overcast.
I'll go down a little bit if anybody can get a torch, so I can go down a bit to get into the.
It was so dark, wasn't it, Di?
Yes, it was. There was no light pollution whatsoever.
No.
We got another noise here.
Bit to
It sounds like yes again.
Bit to get into.
I think there's 2 syllables in that though, Aaron.
Bit to get into the.
That's like yes, I will or something to me.
Yeah, I definitely hear yes.
Yeah.
Definitely hear yes.
There's
a lot of yous on cam tonight. That's Matthew's encrypted way of saying there is, mate. We are. We got Rennie, Ian, Diane, and then your big brother and your mum.
And your mum.
Anyway. Yeah, I think the other apparition's
Mary,
coming
if you're
now.
here. Yes, I feel like I'm being.
Sorry, my big brother. That's my little brother. There you go. Is that better?
Was there an under voice back then?
Yeah, that was Julie talking to
Right.
Diane. I want to say Julie talking to somebody.
Okay.
Here we go. There's one. That's definitely not cigarette smoke. Because my first. Wow, my first impression was a bat, or like a fruit bat, or
we did
a
say that,
small
but
bird. However, zooming in on it, it's actually see-through. You can actually see the leaves behind the object.
Right, so does it look like leaves move or anything?
No, and the way it flies as well, it doesn't fly typical like a bat. You'd see the wings sort of. Yeah, okay, it could be gliding, but then I don't know. Yeah, I'll play it again. See if I can pause it on the frame where it's see-through. Look, it's there right now, but you can see right through it and only see the leaves.
Yeah.
And it's also, if it was a bat, it's flying on a funny angle. It'd be flying like on a
sideways,
off axis, basically.
Yeah.
Which would indicate that if it was a bird, it'd be turning, but it isn't
I think
turning.
it's flying away.
Straight ahead.
I think it's flying away slightly at an angle.
Can we do it by frame, Aaron? Like stagger it.
Look at that horrible face there.
Looks like it's flying away at a slight angle to me, whatever it is, or moving away, whatever it is.
Yeah, the thing is though, it's see-through.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you.
And it looks like it actually changes shape as well towards...
Yeah.
Once it heads into the dark end, it starts to change shape.
Certainly intriguing.
Well, if you're looking at it there, you can clearly see it's there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can see the leaves through it.
Yeah.
Could have a ghost of a bat.
Yeah, Anthony, to me it looks like bats. Matt, I'm 50-50 on that. It looks like a bat to me. Again, that was my first impression. The bit that knocked me with it is it's see-through.
See through it.
I mean, to me it looks, if it was to try and apply the rational side of it, I'm thinking more torchlight. Because the way it casts that end bit there, it actually gets bigger. And it looks like it's casting more light on the top end of the leaves. So
it could have come closer and then moved away. It's moving across.
Yeah. But then
if it was even.
Exactly, and if it was torchlight, it'd illuminate the leaves, and the illumination on the leaves hasn't changed at all. So
what about a moth?
It could be. It could.
Looks too big though.
Because then as well, another thing to think about is how the infrared light reacts with the skin if it was a bat. How that works. So again, another one for on the fence. There's definitely one that won't be on the fence. I know that much. So
Back then, okay, because
I think we'll skip to it. I think we've lost off trail. In under 5 foot below what you think. I'm really sorry, by the way, that I implied that you were all small, but I had to explain this situation. Just to put it in hindsight, if you've not met my mum, she's 4'11". Alan's 4'11". Julie's about 4'11".
No, stop.
Oh, here we go.
5 foot.
Let me tell you, when I first met them in person, I said they make them really small over in the UK.
They do.
Here in the US.
Pocket sized.
When you grab it, oh my God, you're so tiny. The camera just makes me look so big.
They're all tiny. Everybody.
They are.
So it means that we eat wrong in the US, okay? We eat wrong, and we're giving Miracle Grow or something. It's got to be that Moscato.
Definitely. So yeah. So you need to get stilts on your shoes, Mum. So
I know, need something.
Well, I mean, obviously, all jokes aside about these guys being small, they are small. It's a fact. If you look at this guy and compare the shape in the door frame, you can clearly see that he's taller. He's at least as tall as the fridge freezer.
Yeah. His legs are the size of me.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like he's got that cap on. I said. To me.
Can we see more of his head? Hang on. Is this the man of the shadows? Let us know. To me, the clothes look a little bit more modern.
Yes.
Let us know in the comments below what you think.
But the gentleman, if it's the gentleman I saw,
Clothes. Is this the man of the shadows? One sec, let us know. I'm just trying to get the frame below what you think. Because it looks there like he's got a scarf around his neck as well.
Yeah. Can you move it back a frame or so?
I promise you, I really am trying. But
I know you are. It's not easy.
If it was on Final Cut, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, there. It looks like he's got something I don't know, a dot in front of his face. It might be a peak of a cap or something. This is something on a camera lens. I don't know, but it looks like it's looking slightly away, and it's got something that looks like a peak of a cap to me. I don't know. It might be his hairline, but strange.
Janet says looks like he's wearing jeans and a bomber jacket. To me, he definitely looks like he's wearing some sort of jeans, but
definitely a bit flirred.
The jacket to me looks like an American, like a waxed raincoat.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, to me it looked more like a sweatshirt. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean it's hard
Difficult
to say.
one, isn't it?
It's hard
Interesting.
To say. Yeah. Just do you guys want to give some insight about this, Mum?
Yeah. Whilst as the night began, I didn't realise and Di had put the trail cams out, and as I was filming, I think at this time the camera was on the table, and I literally turned around, and Alan was behind me, and I saw a I went, oh, don't look! I just caught him, didn't I, Di?
Yeah.
And he had I saw him with dark hair, a dark top on. Next minute, he went in front of me, and he was leaning against the archway of the stairs, arms like this.
You're breaking up loads. You might have to come closer to your mic.
Okay. He was leaning against the doorway, and I literally could see this gentleman that looks kind of, but his hair looked more to me. And I said to him, listen, if you want to show yourself to everybody going, not knowing these guys had already set the cameras up. And being old, that was yours and my camera that he showed himself on. So it's just interesting. Then Ren, you picked up on a tall guy. Renee.
What was that?
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
You picked up on a tall guy with dark hair as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, earlier in the evening, I think, right?
That's right, yeah, definitely. And I've got to admit, it's creeped me out ever since because I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, from a technology perspective, these particular cameras, the little boxes, and they'll only be triggered if something walks in front of it. So
yeah,
and it's a wildlife camera effectively. People attach them to trees and just leave them locked off. These guys you had one outside as well, didn't you? But you didn't catch anything on that one.
No, that's right, we didn't.
Yeah, and then they had this one inside the house, and
we had one by the lake.
It off. Oh, right, is that where you had it? Was it?
Yeah, mine was by the lake, but we didn't catch anything.
Because the best part is you walk in now, Diane.
Yeah.
You come in
I
now.
don't see anything.
Put your bag on the thing. You're not. You're oblivious to the fact that there was somebody stood there a minute ago.
I know.
Where does that lead? Where he's going? Is that the room with the Beatles poster?
Yes.
Yeah. To me, it looks like he's going. That's the back door. The front doors, if he's going into the conservatory at the front.
See, to me, it looks like he's going straight ahead.
So he could have been going into the conservatory then, Pam, couldn't he?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know the layout of the house.
Yeah, if he's going straight ahead. It was straight into the conservatory. He was going out of the building.
Do you think he was aware that Diane was coming from behind?
Say that again, Ian.
Do you think he was aware that Diane was coming from behind? He seemed to move away quite quickly.
It's been not the watershed time, yeah. I will never know. I'm going back. I've got to go back.
Anthony says 60s, 70s gear could be that man from before listening to.
I agree with the 60s, definitely, because that's what I thought it was. Because he looked like he had a top on to me and flary jeans.
God, you're breaking up so much, Mum. You're breaking up loads there, your voice.
Am I talking too quick?
No, I think it's your internet. I don't think it's you. I think it must be your internet.
Right, okay.
Yeah, they're all three are showing unstable internet right now connections.
Right, yeah.
There we go. There they are.
Go back.
Yeah, I'll get rid of Discord. We'll try something else next time.
Yeah.
Anthony also asks there, does the door move when he does? So let's. I don't think that's a fridge freezer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. That zoomed in, Ian. I don't know if that's any better for you.
No, it
It's an
doesn't really
amazing
say that.
manifestation
It's maybe my
right there.
imagination. It's there's like a dot in front of his face, but it looked like a peak. It might not been. Might be something on the
Yeah.
camera. It might be all sorts of things. I don't know, but it's.
Ian, you're looking at it, if he's directly looking at you, aren't you?
Exactly, but I'm looking at it again. That's bigger. It's an angle.
Yeah.
Right.
Renee, what have you got an opinion on this?
Go inside and get me my green sweater.
But
Please,
Mom,
and then you can have another donut
I want to talk to you.
when I'm done with the show.
I want to talk to you. So I get Mommy. Hmm.
Sorry. You good, Renee? Can you hear us, Renee?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. I had my little boy got out of the shower and he was stood in the doorway before, and I was like, "Do not come over here," because he had no clothes on. What's your opinion on this image?
I think that is just an amazing manifestation right there. That's a full apparition, and that's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful capture.
Yeah, it's lifelike, isn't it? It's
Yes.
It's not see through or anything like that. It's full on.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can answer Anthony's question. Does the door move when he does? No.
No.
Look at that. Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
no, it does. It does.
It does.
The door does.
God.
Oh my days!
The door. Oh my God. He opens the door.
Yeah.
So my question there, straight away, Di.
Why didn't you see it?
You walk in straight after that happening, and you don't
Yes.
react to it or anything. There's nothing. And then obviously when I've gone through, because it'll only record, I think it's like a 30-second clip total.
Yeah.
The record time it's like a burst thing. There's
Yeah.
nothing. Nobody comes back out of that room after that shot. You guys trigger it a few times. Walking in and around the building, but nothing comes back out of that after that shot.
God, see, I've not noticed that on the. Oh my goodness.
It almost like he's got his hand on the door.
It does,
Yes,
it goes like you see his elbow.
So hang on, this is probably a good shot. So he stood there. His head's bigger than that fridge.
Yes.
Not to be insulting in any way, shape, or form.
That's the angle coming that way, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So and there's the
Door
hinges
here.
for the door. Yeah, the hinges for the door there.
Yeah.
Not to insult any of you guys, but you're all about the height of that fridge.
Have that.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, it was too big for me. I had to jump to open the door.
Well, American fridge freezers are massive compared to ours.
Yeah.
It's 100%. So we go back, you can see his head. Hang on, where is it?
Wow.
Let me just get it back.
That is
Well,
amazing.
I know, actually.
They're supposed to be doing it this weekend.
I
But
can't
thank you.
work it out. I don't know. That is the fridge, isn't it? But then the perspective is just a bit weird.
Yeah, the fridge is actually in the door. The fridge is like there, and that's the top of the door. I'll show
There
you.
you go.
There's your
the door he's
door.
walked through.
So
That's the top of the fridge.
what
That's what you're
door?
seeing there.
What door is that?
Goes into the conservatory.
That's the front door leading to the conservatory.
Right, and then that's Michael's
his
room there, is it?
That's Michael's room,
Right,
yes.
can I just make a suggestion? I might be completely wrong, but I keep on looking at this now, and I know what we call and everything like that. Is it Alan?
Is it Alan?
Too tall for Alan.
Oh, well too tall.
There's the fridge top there.
Let's see if we can find a shot of Alan's side profile. Hang on. There's Alan.
No, it's not even. No, it's not.
No, Alan had on a bulky coat and stuff. That
Yeah.
it definitely is not Alan.
And
You
don't
can see-
forget, guys, I walk in just after that guy walked through the door, and I'm a slightly bit taller than Alan.
Yeah, true.
It's not just that you can see the curvature of his
Yeah,
hood, and
wasn't him.
it's a puffer coat. This coat or jacket that he's wearing is more like a waxed raincoat. It's very flat.
I thought it was like a black kind. If this is the gentleman that I see, and I do think it was, but everything's going through my head just thinking, you know.
Yeah, you've got to. Let me just get back. Look at the
You
hood.
know, see, that other one was Alan. This is not Alan. The legs are long and slender.
His arms look longer as well.
Yeah.
Covered all round.
And
If you
his
look at
hood.
him, his head's near to the top of the door frame. It must be, what, 4 or 5 inches from the top of the door frame?
There's your door frame.
Yeah.
But then also you'd see the curvature of his hood.
Yeah.
You don't, because he's wearing a puffy jacket, like Renee said, and that's straight down. That's covering his back, the man's backside. That's probably past his
Alan
hips.
Alan didn't have flared jeans on. He looks like he's got a bit of a flare going on there.
Yeah, I agree with that guy, but I just wanted to.
Look,
put it
hang
out
on.
there. Okay.
That gives us a better angle. Hang on, give a sec. You see the back of him almost, and you can see the hood's different.
Yeah.
See?
Even the length of the coat is different.
Yeah. If we go back to Alan again, you can see how the coat's ruffled, and it's like.
And he's got a cap on as well.
Yeah, bubbly. On that manifestation, the coat's straight. It looks like a wax jacket rather than like a puffed out jacket.
Yeah.
Or an overcoat of some description.
I remember when we caught this footage the following morning.
Alan's so definitely longer.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
The following morning, I messaged Dan because I was quite excited, and I explained to him what I was speaking about, and then told him to go and show himself on literally. And he said it's somebody that died in.
You broke up. No one got that.
Okay. He turned around and said it could possibly somebody that died in the woods.
Right. We'll get this footage over to Dan because he can do whatever he wants with it now. It's all edited and everything. I'm sure he'll be happy to see it. And like you say, Renee, that the place is there for research. Well, this is the sort of research that's coming out of it. I need to get in there. I need to go and have a go as well.
Yeah.
September next year.
Yeah, me and Ian we'll have a Jolly Boys outing over there and meet you there for the investigation and come back. So, what do you guys at home think of that apparition?
Tell us what you think.
Also, right now.
I mean, I'm.
It's really crazy.
Yeah, I'm super impressed with it.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting.
Anthony, it gave me chills when I saw it the first time. Yeah, it just. I mean, I know where you're coming from, Mum, because we want it to be paranormal so much, but then we don't want anything.
I know.
Like to be like, oh well, actually, it could be this, it could be that. But we've gone through so many scenarios. I just don't.
I know we have.
I do think it's paranormal. I do.
I definitely think it's paranormal.
It's a completely different shape to Alan. Of
course it is. It's tall.
Hello.
Hello. I know. I'm just so made up. And we've not been able to do anything with it, and it's just when you see it like that, you think, oh.
Yeah, so we'll get that footage sent over to Dan so he can do what he wants to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretty much skip towards the end now to that last reaction because I don't think I've ever heard Alan scream in my life, and we hear him scream for the first time, and it tickled me. So I'm just gonna skip over to that bit now. Anthony thinks it's paranormal as well. Janet thinks it's brilliant.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Can I just say something? As you hear in the intro, you hear me say, I've just seen a shadow in the chair. I didn't see a shadow in the chair. Do you see this halogen heater here? I didn't realise it was clicking in and off. So as I was past, I went, oh my God, there's somebody sat in the chair. It was the cast. It was the shadow from Legend. So there was no shadow.
That makes sense.
I just wanted to make it clear that there was no shadow.
Yeah, so for anybody that couldn't hear me mum because she's breaking up loads, she was explaining that heater casts off a light onto the couch, which created a bit of a shadow. And while she was in that room and looking over at this couch, it looked like there was a shadow in the chair, and she later realised that it was a shadow casted off the heater. But that, I mean, again, that these things happen when you're on an investigation. It's all that corner of the eye syndrome and stuff.
Go on.
A lot of
Can you not back?
time.
I knew that was a photo,
There's a lot of whistling, guys.
What the fuck? Right,
I can hear you.
Tell you, I'm still staying at it.
Yeah, that
And my eyes are
beeping's the temperature.
Under the table,
No,
right? The legs of the chair, and I'm staring.
well, we've lost Renee,
I've
haven't we?
just seen.
Yeah, I
thought
think we
it
just
was a
lost
mouse,
Renee.
But I kept under the table.
Yeah.
I see the shadow of the legs. But I kept
Find a
staring.
bit where they scream.
See it? Staircase.
Oh, here it is.
I'm gonna have to send it in and out.
I left this in because it just tickled me. I thought it was hilarious.
Their vengeance.
Yeah, yeah. All those times where I've embarrassed myself on camera.
Did you hear that?
It's still a further forward that.
Curious. It's just curious.
Sure, you sure?
Yeah. Please move your arm.
Oh God Almighty!
I'm sat there thinking, what the hell?
And the thing is as well, because I know Alan. Alan's not screaming because he's seen something paranormal. He's screaming because A, he's scared of the camera being broken, but also because I think Julie put the fear of God into him with Julie's reaction. It was like a chain reaction.
To be fair, Aaron, I mean, if we'd have been being filmed, you'd have found it even funnier because the three of us were jumping around like school kids, like oh, and it was just so funny.
Yeah,
we were absolutely killing ourselves laughing while we were doing that, but it was hilarious.
Yeah,
we were just giving each and everyone the EBGBs, whatever you know what I mean. So it was just so funny. I can see something on the camera now that doesn't look very nice, actually. I don't know if you can see it. To the left of that bright light.
What do you see, Don?
I can see a face, an arm, almost like a fishtail body at the bottom. It looks
Doesn't
a bit
look like a small
demonic.
figure. Yeah.
It looks a bit demonic, to be fair. I
It's,
don't know if anyone else can see that.
I can see what you're seeing, yeah.
I can see
Can't
what
make
you're
it
saying.
out.
I think
Yeah.
it's just pixelation.
You think? Because it's got horns on it. Well, I can see for me.
Is it me sat in the chair? Yeah. Funny.
well,
What have you
yeah,
stopped it on, Aaron?
I've just stopped it at the end after that bit with Alan screaming.
All right, okay.
So yeah, there you go. There's Hinsdale House.
And I'm sorry, there's not much more to it, but we did our best, didn't we, Di?
We did.
That's it. You were traveling light. You didn't have all the filming equipment. You don't.
No,
you didn't do. You don't normally do any of the filming anyway. Me and Ian do it. You did a great job, guys. You really did.
Thanks.
Thank you. So on to the Conjuring. So we're not going to be calling it the.
God, you're breaking up again. We need to sort that out before next stream, Mum.
Okay.
Go on, try again.
Everything went blank then.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do the Conjuring, aren't we? This week?
The computer doesn't want you to talk. Computer says no.
Okay, I'm not supposed to talk.
We're posting the Conjuring next week. Me and my mum have got a very big, long-winded editing session to go over because there's a lot of footage there. Hello. Aw, Dixie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Conjuring House next week. Week after, we've got Lord Street in Southport.
Oh,
and then, drum roll, Everything
Yeah.
else is going to be brand new from there. There's going to be a couple of fill weeks where we're going to be putting some of the Paraflix episodes on just to allow us to get out and film.
Right.
But we're yeah.
I'm reaching out to everybody now. Anyone like us to go and please let us know.
Yeah, if you'd like us to come and film, because I know my mum broke up again. If you've got somewhere you want us to come and film at your house, or anything paranormal related, you'd like us to come and make a miniature episode on, give us a shout, hit us up. We'd definitely be interested in adding to our list of locations. Definitely.
Tell you the truth, Aaron, over the last few weeks, I've had quite a few phone calls. There is one lady we had a stressful week last week. I've not had a chance to phone her back. Her and her husband are in their 80s, and you know what she was telling me was, I think she's interested in us. So maybe that is one that we can.
Yeah. That's we back in the old days. We did a lot of that. We used to.
We did.
Do a lot of house calls and things like that. I'd be quite happy to start that again. Could have a separate series for just doing the house calls.
Well, I think this lady and her husband need the help because, like she says, she wants to live the rest of her life the best she can, as long as she's got, because she's in her 80s and dead.
Yeah.
But I will speak to you more about
that
we can in a minute.
Yeah, we've got some planning to do with that. Absolute Renee, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for joining us tonight. I know you got disconnected there. You're an absolute legend, and we can work with you again in the future. That'd be ace.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Janet Sweeney.
Yeah, and to all our new subscribers, we absolutely adore you. Welcome to the family.
Welcome.
Yeah, we're just trying to grow as much as we can. Yeah, keep coming.
And we will see you next week.
We will. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, because that'll help us with the algorithm. Say this every week. I'll probably say it every week moving forward. But hitting that like button really helps us with the algorithm and just gets people looking in onto the channel, and hopefully we can progress. Next week, 100% Mum won't have any of that breaking up. We'll fix that. We'll also come out of Discord and get into Teams and make that a bit smoother process, because it's a bit sketchy, I think, on Discord, to be honest with you. Yeah, and that's it.
Good with me. And we'll see you all soon.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.